Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is me Saira Sayed and today we are having Jannat Ali. Jannat Ali is a transgender gold medalist. Yes, you heard it right, transgender gold medalist. So Assalamu alaikum Jannat.
Walaikum assalam.
कैसी हैं आप?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. What about you?
Jannat, do every transgender faces same family issues?
Yes, I would say there are very rare cases, if among figures that somebody doesn't face. I think uska bahut zyada strong. There is a very strong relation. It's a very negative thing to say, but they have to live with daily violence. Every transgenders at different stages have, they must have experienced the violence. It could be verbal violence, it could be physical, or maybe it could be disowning them by families, and harassment, discrimination. There are so much problems, but there are some very good examples,
Like
now we have a lawyer, now we have a first transgender doctor, we have
Yes.
model. I'm lecturer myself. There is another my friend, she's also lecturer in Islamabad. So we are the persons who are breaking the stereotype and paving the ways for many other community member. But the current situation is going very bad. There is so much transphobia, hate speech going on against trans community, who is already suppressed since years. So it's very I think it's very disheartening. The people who are using their political agendas and interests by using hate against transgenders and playing religion card against them.
cards.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay Jannat, so tell me, what do you know about transgender bill? Do you support it?
Actually, I was one of the key person who was part
Oh.
of this steering committee. So how I can't support it? Actually, I just want to request people, please read it at least once so they can understand. The first and foremost important thing, that is to read the thing, to do verification of any kind of research. Even our religion says to please do observation, do
Yeah.
research, and then take some action. So a lot of people, they just listen some leaders and some people who are on power and in some political stage, rather than confirming and verifying it. So that's why a lot of people from our community have lost their life. Actually, this is not a bill, it is a law of act which was passed in 2018 May, and I was also one of the steering committee member. There were different trans persons, and we had continuous meetings since within 2 years, and we were meeting with healthcare specialists. Even we sat with Council of Islamic Ideology. All political parties were there, and they said they gave their consent to pass this. Its name was the Protection of Transgender Right Act. It was the Protection of Transgender Right Act, which was passed, and it was giving you all rights in education, in inheritance, and there was it prohibits the discrimination in healthcare setup, in your public places. It was giving the rights of voting and right to contest election.
All right.
So this is the point where I am coming. When this act gave us right for voting and to contest as a candidate, this was first time some law was passed, and there were some transphobic people who never wanted to see a transgender contestant in front of them,
In
fighting.
front of them,
Yeah, so they couldn't digest it. They couldn't, because they know now transgenders are lecturer, they are educating, and these are the parties who have just one seat in the
Why they are on
parliament.
top?
So actually they have just one seat, and they are thinking if transgender will come, and they are getting good vibes and good I think I should say they were good opportunity, then they will be getting some seats in national or provincial assembly. There were chances. So but because of their hate campaign, I think now we have gone many years back at that stage where people are starting doing hate campaign against transgenders, and it also gives you right to self-perceived gender identification, and self-perceived gender identity is right for male and female as well.
Okay.
Because if you go and say them, I'm a female, I should get a female ID card, they never ask you to bring so many proof that you are real women. You just go and ask them, they respect your privacy and they give you your NIC. And same happens with the male. When male comes out to get their NIC card, so they never prove that they are the real male or they are the fake male. They get, but for transgender persons they are setting some this kind of, why they don't want to undress them and make them proof that they are real or not. Who will say that I am transgender? Will you go and say you are transgender?
No.
Will a male will love to go
No.
and come out as a trans person?
No.
Is there some magic stick which is giving to them after getting NIC?
No.
And the most false information, and false information is always like poison. So they are saying any male can go and get a female card, and female can go and
Yes.
get. So this is the wrong information, and they are saying they can get married. So this is, I'm sorry to say, this is totally false information. There is no single clause which says that transgender person have a right of marriage in the law. There is no right, even there is no right of family in the law. So I don't know why they are spreading hate just to getting votes and seats in election, and putting these our community members at risk. So that's why government has launched the complaint number 1099 just to 1099 to just reduce the number of violences. And even NCHR, National Commission of Human Rights, they also posted on their Twitter and website that the figures which Senator Mushtaq, which is using propaganda against trans community through a petition in Shariat Court, they are using the false figures and facts which are renewed in the NADRA website.
Matlab there are no 23,000 applications regarding
yes,
this.
they said it was a typing or some database mistakes. There is no 23,000 gender change cases, and there are only 2,000 something transgender card. This law is passed for getting transgender cards. It's not that male will go and get female card and female will go. It is for transgender rights. Why they are using that male can go and get female card? At the same time, it's funny also in how they justify a false information with so much confidence and putting our lives at risk. And killing one person is a killing of whole humanity. So that I would like to call. So before you take some negative action or behavior, please verify, read it carefully, and then take any action.
Absolutely. Jannat, is there anything you want from our government to do for your community?
I think at this time, I want government to take strict action against those people who are using negative campaigns about already marginalized community members who took years and years to get these basic rights, and they are challenging the basic rights. There are so many people. Rather, they should focus on the people who are dying, who are the flood victims. Rather, they should take care of the students who go into madrasa and same mullahs rape them. They are they are the they harass them. So they should arrest those people rather than just go against the community who are already disowned by their family, who don't have space, who even don't have proper meal to eat. So I think I just want to request government to protect the trans community right now and take strict action against those monsters who are creating the transphobia into society and creating hate instead of peace into society.
Okay, Jannat. Now I'm going to ask you my favorite question. Describe yourself in just 3 words.
Myself?
Yeah. Who Jannat Ali is?
I think Jannat Ali is a survivor, an artist and activist, and infinite piece of struggles.
Beautiful. Now, according to you, what is life?
I think life is like a bubble, I think.
Bubble. Pop it.
anytime this bubble will touch anywhere and it will just pop.
Really?
Yeah, life is not, sometimes we plan a lot of things, but you never know it. So I just want to see, okay, what we can do maximum best in this as a bubble, because this bubble can blast at any time.
Okay, in the end, I want to ask you if you have anything for our viewers.
I just want to give a message that, if a trans person can become a lecturer, can pass the legislation, can come out as an artist, because I've worked with Shoaib Mansoor, Maira Khan, and Misha Shafi's, I've worked with so many fine, well-known stars. So I fulfilled my dreams, and why not rest of community members? Our challenges are more. If we can do it, you can also do. And we are the people who love the humanity, so we expect you to love humanity. Let's forget that somebody is male or female or transgender, black or white, Shia or Sunni, from this caste to another caste. First of all, we all are humanity. We all are human. So humanity is the most beautiful theme of our every religion, So I just want you to please try to be good human being, then you can be good doctors, good engineers or good artists.
So viewers, this is all for today. Hope you liked the video. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe our channel. Meet you until next time. Allah Hafiz.